50th anniversary of the liberation of the camps has passed. Now is a time for reflection as we meet the future. Nations, governments, communities, individuals. With whom does moral responsibility lie? Today, in many parts of Eastern Europe, descriptions of former Jewish life may be purchased on the streets and are displayed in museums.
Hai qualcosa in italiano?
Former centers of Jewish life, subject to the interpretation of guides, have become tourist attractions.
Yeah. But the problem is that this kind of business wasn't too good for the other people, the Christian people.
Why?
I don't know. Because, as I told you, the Jews were able to think, they have the business thinking. They have the sense for money, for earning money. And other people advised them, so they hated them, of course, because they had more money.
So they always had a sense for this?
Yes,
How do you think that?
they always have the sense for it. Yeah, I think so.
Even now?
And since this time, they had to be also marked with the Jewish star, the David star. We will continue to other synagogues. The same. The time has changed, of course, but they are free now again. And also they couldn't abolish the old graves, so they put layers.
Layers, one on top of the
Yes.
other. It's supposed to be according to our 16 years, so that's just...
Participants of the Austrian project Gedenkdienst present a unique approach to learning from their past.
A moral responsibility. They're taught in school, like I was, and I think it's going to decline. That the knowledge, it's still in our history books. It will be forever because it's history. But I think there are a lot of important things going on now in Yugoslavia, everywhere, and we have to live now, and we have to learn from the past. That's also one thing why I do this, to be able to deal with it in the present.
This is concerning my culture, my Austrian society where I come from. We have to integrate the history of the Holocaust as a part of our culture, like we integrated to go on two feet as human beings. So I think it's a cultural problem, and in about 50 years, I hope that we don't need any memorial sites to have this part in our culture, to know what human beings are able to do to other human beings.
Can we affect change with knowledge of the past?
What are you studying?
History of art.
History of art.
Biology.
We're filming a documentary about Peter Kleinman. He's a survivor of the Holocaust. And we would like to ask you some questions. Did you learn about the Holocaust in school?
Yes. But it's what... I've heard so small about this man. But I learned a little of Holocaust. But it's not... Now it's a fashion in USA, I know about it. There are many museums of Holocaust. It's a fashion, something like fashion. But in Poland, martyrology is now on our minds.
Have you seen Auschwitz?
it's past. It's not not now. Okay.
Now
Thanks.
ask her if she's ever been to.
Have you ever been to Auschwitz?
Can you repeat?
Have you ever been to Auschwitz or Święcim?
No. I know only Majdanek and Święcim.
With school?
No, alone with my family. But I'm not a Jewish. I'm not a Gypsy. No, I'm Polish.
Do you think there is a lot of anti-Semitism in Poland?
Now, in our times, a little anti-Semitism. It is not a problem, but I must say that I know many people who hates the Jewish.
Why? Do you know why?
It's kind of racism, you know, like jak to Negroes or...
Poczekaj, powiedz o UB, powiedz o Służbie Bezpieczeństwa, gdzie byli Żydzi, o tym powiedz, dlaczego nie? No powiedz co. Ja nie znam niemieckiego, mogę po rosyjsku powiedzieć to. Powiedz, skąd się wzięło to.
My boyfriend says that many of Jewish are in security and
Security police.
Nazi organizations of Ukrainian.
From Soviet Union came many Jews in special police, security police, and they killed many people in Poland. And now we don't like Jews in Poland. You know, this problem.
For the older generations, in whose memory the Holocaust is still alive, discussion of these events is often avoided.
Назад я пришел сюда, смотреть, что тут есть.
Ну, что тут есть? Развалится, что есть?
К сожалению, да?
Да.
Да.
Кто разрешил снимать наш объект, заметьте? Кто разрешил? Здравствуйте, полковник Тараканов.
Здравствуйте.
I have papers.
Это уже не объект.
А вы кто?
Тот же с Канады.
Но кто вам разрешил съемки сам это?
Облисполком.
Клайман, у меня есть мой паспорт. Хочешь ты посмотри мой паспорт? Я хочу посмотреть.
Where does responsibility lie?